What is going on, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be checking out a couple of putters. If you watched yesterday's video, you know I kind of did a Ledgestone mystery box video. Well, in that mystery box, we got a Challenger OS. We also got a Discraft Roach. These are two putters that I really know nothing about. I had never thrown them until yesterday, but today I thought we'd take a little bit of a deeper dive and actually play around with both of these and see if we even like them or not, and see how they fly. Like, I was literally just looking up flight numbers because I had no idea. It appears that the Roach is 2401. The Challenger OS I had over here 2303. Now, the big difference between these two that I could tell is just the fact that the Challenger OS has a bead and the Roach does not. In my opinion, the Roach kind of feels like a Luna. It feels a little bulkier than a Luna. Literally just checking them out because I have a Luna right here, and I had to feel the Luna just to see if there were any differences. And I think the Luna might be a tad shallower. They're both pretty flat flight plates. They're both very rounded putters. I just think the Roach feels like slightly more bulky in my hand, if that makes sense. In yesterday's video, we only threw them literally one time because I was doing one disc per hole. So today I'm going to go out to the course. I don't know if I'm going to make it through the entire round because look what I was welcomed with this morning. This is going to suck, to be honest with you guys. But it is a winter wonderland, and it's actually still snowing right now. But as long as I remember these bad boys, I think we will be okay. So I'm going to load these up. I'm going to get my warm, comfy clothes on and hopefully stay warm out there. Let's get this show on the road, baby. Sun is hardly even up. Little Morgan Wallen to get you excited in the morning. Seoul Arnovitz Park. Got a bit of an icy parking lot here. That just makes me nervous on how icy the tee pads are gonna be. They're probably gonna be covered in snow anyway, so it doesn't matter. We're back to being mic'd up. If you were here yesterday, the audio was kind of crappy. Hopefully it's better today. I have messed with some settings, which reminds me that I didn't mess with settings on my other mic that I was using just a little bit ago. So that audio might be a little low, but we're learning here, all right? We're learning, we're trying. Dive in here, baby. We got hole one. It's only 150 feet. Look at this. Hopefully I don't slip and die today. If I do, somebody find this footage, edit it for me, and post it to YouTube. Thank you. These are just my wardens. Get a couple practice throws. That would do. I'm so scared to do much on this tee pad. Do you guys play in the snow? Let me know down in the comments. I'm sure you do. If you're here watching YouTube videos, you're probably as addicted as I am. But here we go. Let's go Roach first. Those first two were good. Of course, those are the wardens that I always bag and throw. Oh my gosh, go in. What a shot. Crazy wind too. Are these what Ezra throws? Or does he throw the Roach? I feel like somebody throws these that I watch. A little bit more Annie maybe. Oh, a little Annie. Holy cow. All right, we can throw 150 feet with them. That's a good sign. Low-key, guys, this is actually beautiful. Like, what? How many times do I have to look for my disc today? Over, under 5.5. Oh, it can be difficult, especially the fly dye one because it's kind of, you know, translucent and clear. That was not satisfying. I'm actually shocked how well I threw all four of those, only because every time I throw that hole, I know it's super short, but I mess it up. Almost every time. Hole 2 looks really cool here too, just because of the snow. Another ICT pad. Maybe this should just be a 9-hole battle. Should I do that? That's what I usually do. Let's do a 9-hole battle instead. So we started off 1-1, 1 under to 1 under. We'll play 9 holes and we'll see which one wins. This is something I do on the channel a lot, but I didn't know I was gonna do it today until just now. Hole 2 is up this giant hill. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun to climb in these icy conditions. I probably can't get to it, but hopefully we can hit the gap. Oh, I pulled that. Oh my gosh. It might be safer to throw in the snow. Somebody pulled in. I wonder if they're playing disc golf. I'll be very surprised. I kind of like how straight the Roach is. Obviously, I threw it very poorly, but it seems easy to throw. I'm gonna have to go probably tomahawk over everything. I think what will be good about the Challenger OS is its stability, and it's going to make it a little bit more workable off the tees and with certain Annie lines. And also maybe with the forehand, which I'm going to try out right now. I'm going to have to go low under these branches. Yeah, and that's going to slide right up there because it's nice and slick. Already scrambling my way in 2025 here, and I got to find that roach. I barely missed my line, so it's a little short. That'll do. Quick bogey with the roach means the Challenger OS is already up 1. Whichever one loses today, I'm gonna go ahead and give away to one of you guys. So stay tuned for the end of the video. Whichever one loses, and if we tie, we'll figure it out at the end, but whichever one loses will go to you. Hole 3's downhill, 250. The basket's pretty much in line with this tree line, so it's gonna be hard to see the basket. I'm gonna try to throw a straight shot down the right side. I'm also gonna not use the tee pad because I'm scared. That's why. Oh yeah, I love it. Is that like kind of understable? That almost looked like it started to turn, which surprised me. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. We're scrambling mode. The roach was a beautiful shot. I love the line that I put it on, but I thought it was gonna stay straight and then fade. It almost looked like it started to turn, so I don't actually know how far it got down there. I gotta say, this was my first sketchy find. I just looked for it for a while. You can see my hoodie is all snowy because I was through those trees there, and it was wedged into here. I might be able to throw a forehand that at least gets us a look. That might be the best I can do here. Let's see if we can make something magical happen. Usually my best chance of throwing these in is actually a forehand. So that's what I'm gonna try. Might go. Oh, baby. I'm not lying. I actually like the Challenger OS for forehands right now. It seems like it's coming out really clean, and for the most part, I've been accurate. I know that approach shot wasn't the best, but that was hard to do anyway. See if we can get back on the board with the roach. Maybe. Just over top. It feels like it's taken me like an hour to play 3 short holes because I had to look for the Challenger OS forever. But we got hole 4 here, 235. They'd like you to go in between the trees. Challenger OS is up first. Get out of it. Oh, I wanted to put on a little bit of Annie because I wanted to try to flex it through there. What I didn't take into account for is the headwind, so probably could have thrown that flatter and been just fine. Dude, right at that tree, that was such a good thrown shot if it missed that. That's what we all say as disc golfers, if it missed that. But that came out so nice, I loved it. Let's see if we can throw the flex forehand with the roach. Try to give it a little run. Pulled a little bit, ended up being parked. The roach seems so floaty. It seems like it has a lot more glide than the Challenger OS, which I feel like makes perfect sense, but I feel like I'm actually seeing that out of it. I'll try to putt the Challenger OS this time. I've thrown a lot of forehands with it, so let's see if we can make a long putt with it. Stay straight, stay straight. OS stability takes over. It's like the chains are frozen. They make like no noise. This is one of the farther holes we'll play, which isn't saying a lot. It's a big hyzer, basket's on the left side, only 270 feet. Let's see if we can reach them. It's just too low. I like that a lot better. I gave it the height, so it's gonna be able to kind of float over there and hyzer. That'll at least give us a putt. The roach, it was just thrown too low. If I threw it higher, they could have been similar because I put it on hyzer. This is my first time throwing these discs and testing them out, but it might not be your first time. So if you bag either of these, let me know down in the comments. And if you have any good insight on why you like it or maybe why you didn't like it, let me know that as well. So even though I threw the roach super low, we still got a long look at it. Might go in. Oh! I'm just cleaning off the basket. Did you see all the snowfall? That would have been my best putt of 2025 for sure. Good catch on the basket. A little bit too right side for my liking, but that puts the Challenger OS up 1. There's no T sign to hole 6 here. Are we on 6? I think we are on 6. It's not very far. It's on that right side. I like to throw forehands down the left and see if we can hyzer them to the basket. A good time to test them out even more on the forehand. Pretty straight until the end. We get some fade out of it. I'm gonna try to put the roach on a little bit more hyzer. Oh, that's bad. Come on, Max. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that's nice. That's buttery. Straight down the middle. It's kind of a cool shot with the lighting. I don't know how it looks on camera. All right, another big opportunity for the Challenger OS. Oh, just wasn't meant to be. 3 to play, Challenger OS is up 1. I can't say I've thrown either of them necessarily good, but we're trying our best out here. I think I like both of them. It's just, I've always not been the best at throwing putters, so I'm a little all over the place. But Challenger OS has great stability. The roach, definitely a little bit more straight, but still good. Hole 7, 255, gonna go off the tee pad again, because if I slip off of this one, we're gonna end up down there. This one bends off to the right side. Gonna be a tricky birdie to get, but we're gonna try our best here. I like the line of that. I don't know if that slid to where I could get a putt or not. That was the roach. Nice Annie. The problem is the low ceiling down there. I definitely think this is a better forehand like skip shot. At least that's what I would normally throw. But with these putters, I'm just trying to turn them over. And that low ceiling really interferes with that. You can notice the Challenger flies a lot more straight off of that Annie just because of its stability. It really kind of works out of it and starts going straight. It's a much different result as well. The Challenger OS, because it got more flat when it landed, it was able to forward skip, whereas the roach, since it wanted to hold the Annie, or I probably put it on too much Annie, it landed on Annie, and then so it doesn't get the forward skip. So that's why we're way back here with the roach, and the Challenger OS is, you know, I don't want to say parked because I'll probably miss it, but it's a lot closer. This kind of got in my head. There it is, Challenger OS up 2. It's overstable for sure, but I'm glad that it's like not stupid overstable, you know? Like I don't think it's as bad as like a Sky God 4, where I'm still able to throw it. Hole 8, a short 140, just kind of a chip shot forehand for me. Oh, go in. Oh, it clipped those, dang it. This is a chance to get the roach back kind of in this ball game going into the last one. Nope, it just wants to travel too far left. Oh, the roach is much closer than it should be, but of course, it's still an obstructed putt. Got it. All right, guys, we got the last hole. We're gonna play this almost like a par 4 because I'm scared to go over the water right now. It is a big dogleg right. If we went over the water, maybe we'd get the birdie, but chances are we'd be OB anyway. So I'm gonna play it kind of around this corner, pitch, take the par. Oh no, we got sledders. That seems like a dangerous hill to be sledding down. Wow. There's one, inbounds and safe. That's the roach. And there's number 2. I'm throwing that thing pretty well. Those are set up perfectly and we didn't kill any little kids. Honestly, I need to make it with the roach to tie, but I don't see that happening. It's a pretty good shot if it gets down. Went right over top of the basket. It was kind of close. Oh, come on, fade in there. Finesse. I didn't realize how many people sledded here, which is kind of cool. There are small hills, but that one over there seems kind of sketch. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. The roach lost the video, so I'm going to be giving that away on my Instagram. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, chaseandchains_. There'll be a link down below. Wait a day, and I will make a post there, and you'll see it if you're following me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one.